Hey there people, it's Danny from Conscious Calisthenics here. So a lot of people ask me on a regular basis when they get into intermittent fasting and are doing it on a regular basis just like I do, and I've talked about this subject many times on this channel, is how much water should they be drinking every single day? And the answer to this question is not very simple whatsoever, and I'm going to explain to you in full detail as to why. So it is going to vary from day to day how much water you specifically need. If you are working out and you're sweating a lot, you're obviously going to need more water. If you're doing things like I do, such as saunas or sunbathing, where you're sweating a lot, then obviously you need more water. And if the day before, with the last meal that you ate, or all the meals that you ate throughout the day during your eating window with daily intermittent fasting, your salt intake was really high, the higher your salt intake is, the more dehydrated you're going to feel, and then the more water you're going to want to drink. So there's many contributing factors as to how much water you're going to need every single day. And as I've mentioned many times on this channel before, most people are too much in their head and not within their body. So it's all about becoming in tune with your body and knowing exactly what it needs. And your body will give you telltale signs whether you need water or not. So you need to be very mindful and aware around how you are feeling. And if you are feeling quite hungry during the intermittent fasted state, then I would recommend drinking quite a bit of water, because that can help suppress appetite. If your urine is very dark yellow, then you probably want to drink more water. And also it's going to vary from individual. The amount of water I may need may not be the amount of water you need, due to so many things. If you have a lot more body weight, then you're normally going to need more water. If you're taller, then you're going to need more water than someone that is shorter or someone that weighs a lot less than you. And if you do your research up online about how many cups of water you should drink a day, or how much water in general that you should be drinking, there's a lot of people that say you should drink 8 or 11 or 12 cups of water a day, which is absolutely ridiculous due to all the reasons that I've mentioned in this video. And also, some people just like to drink a lot of water and some people don't. I used to drink lots and lots of water because I thought I needed to in the past, and then I just found over time my desire for water became less and less and less. So I don't actually consume that much water throughout the day whatsoever. The time that I only normally consume quite a bit of water is sometimes when I wake up, but a lot of the time I will not drink for hours and hours and hours. Normally when I'm working out or doing a sauna or a steam room or an out in the sun and it's really hot, or hours after I've consumed a meal that's very salty, that makes me feel quite dehydrated and gives me quite a strong desire for water. So don't listen to anyone when they say you need to drink this amount of water throughout the day, because it's absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, your body knows best, and you just need to learn to become more in tune with your body and only drink water when you feel you actually need it, because a lot of people are actually drinking too much water. And when you're drinking too much water, you are just overhydrating the body, and what you're going to find is your urine becomes very clear, and what that is doing is actually washing out a lot of electrolytes, which can actually make you not feel good whilst in the intermittent fasted state. So you always want to be making sure that you're not drinking too little water or too much water. There's always this happy medium, unless you're someone that is into dry fasting. And this is something that I've talked about briefly on this YouTube channel before. And once in the past I did 24-hour dry fast where I lost so much weight within 24 hours, where I completely abstained from all liquids and food completely. But that is something to be talked about in another video. And a lot of people are not into dry fasting. If you want to learn more on that, I highly recommend that you go and look into Dr. Filanov, which is a Russian researcher that has done so many different scientific studies on dry fasting and the benefits that you can get from it, because there are a lot of benefits that are increased when doing dry fasting in comparison to water fasting. So if you want to learn more about that, you can do some research into him and the scientific research that he's done on dry fasting. But that's something you really want to be knowledgeable on. And I found for me, as I've been on my journey for a long time, with extended water fasting and intermittent fasting is that I rarely ever crave water whatsoever. So the majority of the time I am actually dry fasting, and that's just something that my body has naturally gone in the direction of doing before I really even became aware of dry fasting. So if you feel a natural desire to go towards that and your body wants it, then do that, but don't force your body to do it. This is something that can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, so don't push yourself too much with this. And if you want me to make any videos on dry fasting, let me know and I can make some videos on this specific subject, because I've not made really many videos except for that 24-hour dry fasting video that I made in the past. The one thing I will mention on it is, because a lot of people think, wow, that's really dangerous, but what happens after you've been dry fasting for an extended period of time, your body is using up water that is contained within fat cells. So you are actually getting water. So this is why it isn't necessarily dangerous if done correctly. And one last thing I want to mention is there's a lot of people that get into daily intermittent fasting, they're drinking certain liquids that break them out of the fasting state, and then they don't get the full weight loss benefits, the hormonal benefits, the longevity benefits, the health benefits, and all the other benefits that daily intermittent fasting can give you. So if you haven't seen my video that I made recently where I go into detail of all the different liquids that will break out of the fasting state and will not, then I highly recommend that you check out the video that I made on that recently. I'll put a link for it up above that you can click now. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I get back to you as soon as possible. And if you like the video, like it down below, give us a thumbs up. And if you don't, give us a thumbs down, I don't mind. And please share this video with anyone else that you think would like to hear my own personal opinion on how much water you should be drinking with daily intermittent fasting. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below to receive a lot more informational videos from me on specific subjects such as intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day, calisthenics, eating a plant-based diet, weight loss videos, and also what I eat and do in a day videos to share with you the right information so you can go in the direction of gaining, maintaining the body you desire, the fitness levels and the energy levels like I've managed to, and many other people that have followed my advice through my YouTube videos and coaching with all the different people that I've coached and helped around the world. So if those type of videos sound good to you, make sure you click the subscribe button down below and you click the bell notification button next to the subscribe button, otherwise YouTube will not notify you of when new videos are uploaded, and I have new ones coming every single day. So as always, stay fit, stay energetic, and go get those gains. Peace.